Ever notice those couples that just click? The ones who take care of and adore each other? My next guest says what makes these partnerships special is that they bask in each other's sunlight. We've invited Brigham Young University professor Chelom Leavitt to share the qualities of couples that glow. We want to know how their love shines so brightly. Welcome to Studio 5, Chelom.
Thank you.
It's great to have you.
Pleased to be here.
So I'm sure you probably walk around and can just tell, right? Can you see the people that just let each other's light just shine? And
I think all of us can see that a little.
Yeah.
That there are some couples who just, they really shine. They get each other. They feel each other.
How does it become just apparent to you, just even from looking at a couple?
You know, I think a lot of it is how they look at each other, how they interact, how they deal with awkward moments is always telling.
Yeah. And you say that couples who, bask in each other's sunlight, who glow, have 5 qualities that really stand out to you. And that first one, they really aren't afraid of conflict, right?
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
You know, it's interesting because like a piece of art, in order for you to really see what's glowing, you also have to see what's in the shadows. And so these kinds of couples really appreciate the wonderful elements of their partner, but they also understand the weaknesses and the sad parts or the sorrowful parts. And so they get both the light and the dark.
Yeah.
And they're not afraid of the conflict that sometimes comes with that.
That's so interesting, right? Because usually we are a little bit afraid. It's hard to have conflict. But I like the next point, though, kind of just supports this, too, is that they try to understand the conflict and the source of the conflict, right?
Yeah. So digging beneath that, what are the emotions underneath this conflict? What is it that I can learn about my partner from this disagreement we're having? Right? Because really conflict is nothing more than a little flag saying something's off balance. And what I can do if I'm one of those couples that bask in the glow is I'm going to dig underneath and say, what is it that's at issue for you? What are you really feeling here?
And the theme there, just that thought of really being able to look outside of yourself and your own feelings in those moments and see the other person to be able to connect with them. What a great quality that is to have, that like a lot of us are probably still working on, right?
All of us.
And I want to go back to your point of basking in one another's sunlight. What does that look like for these couples?
Really enjoying the good qualities, right? Not being competitive with your partner, not keeping score, but instead really savoring those sweet moments that you have and understanding that they also have the other side, right? They also have the weaknesses, the faults, the missteps, the awkward moments, and allowing for that.
Right. We're each so multifaceted, right? There's so much to each of us and our backgrounds, and even as we're into marriage, however many years.
Yeah.
So it's interesting too, you're saying that they really understand and accept emotions. What do you mean by that, accepting one another's emotions?
Yeah, part of my research actually looks at mindfulness too. So can I be aware of what I'm feeling at the moment, even label it, talk about it, but can I be aware of what my partner is also feeling? Am I sensitive to what emotions they might be going through? I remember one of the nicest things my husband ever said to me. I was having a particularly hard time, and he turned to me and just said, "I love your emotion." Right? He accepted all of that at the moment. And so he was aware that I was feeling deeply, but he was accepting of it too. And I think that's
beautiful
what we
thing
need
to say to each other.
Yeah.
Right? And it sounds like there's so much good communication among these types of couples.
Yes.
Right? To be able to get into conflict, have the conflict, talk about it, get to the source of it. Right? What's the saying? Like you work on putting out the fire, not the smoke. Right? Is that like kind of that same concept? Just digging into, okay, what actually is going on here?
Yes. And I like this thought that being seen and felt is so close to love that for most of us, it's just indistinguishable. So what we really want to do is really see what our partner is experiencing and understand that emotion.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. It's really, truly so important to feel seen. And if we love that feeling, right, we know how much we love it, we want to offer that to our partner.
Right. And that really
right?
is love.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that so much. And so finally, you say that the couples that glow really want to grow together.
Yeah. We cannot be afraid of conflict, like you said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Too often in our culture, we kind of feel like if we experience conflict, that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a really good sign. Conflict is an opportunity for deeper intimacy, right? Because I'm going to dig down and understand what's beneath that. And intimacy is really grown by discovering new parts of myself and my partner.
Yeah. You think about so many other things in life when we talk to our kids and even for ourselves, like, oh, challenges make us stronger. Oh yeah, running up a hill is going to make your legs stronger.
Right.
I don't think we like put that together with our like relationship with our spouse and being okay with the conflict, thinking that it's going to make our relationship stronger. I love that so much.
I think we've
such a
bought
great
into
point.
the happily ever after and taken it too far.
Yeah.
We're going to be happy, but we have to face the conflict.
Yeah. Yeah. Chelom, thank you so much for these thoughts. And where can we follow along to learn more?
I have an Instagram account, Dr. Chelom Leavitt, and actually Knockderry Castle too is a Instagram account.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.